We are back. Okay. Alright. So, let me take a look at my deck real quick here first. Alright, so we got burned last time by an unremovable dream trawler, basically, from our perspective. I'm not really sure how we combat that card, except with Thoughtseize. I don't expect to see that card again, certainly. So I think we've got the solid list here. I can't really think of any changes to the main deck to make, I don't think. If you guys think of any, shout them out in the chat. Because what ideas could be is extra copies of cards that I only have 2 of or 3 of, potentially, or less. Like, I don't think that any of these are main deckable cards over here in the sideboard. Mire Triton is a flexible spot in this deck. I like this card, but it certainly isn't what I would call like a high impact game winner or anything. So potentially putting something else in the Mire Triton slot is possible. It just synergizes really well with the deck. Being able to mill, it's kind of like a mini Stitcher Supplier or a 2/3 of a Stitcher Supplier. Well, not really, because Stitcher ends up milling 6, but anyway, yeah, the white shouldn't be on here on this filter. The Lockthwain is really nice. This might be an interesting card, but I think the entering tapped part kills it for me. Maybe one more Blood Chief's Thirst. This card is really good when it's really good. And maybe a second Archfiend's Vessel. I mean, if I could go maybe up to 2 Vessels, 4 Claim to Fames, maybe just ditch the Mire Triton completely, or maybe just ditch 2 Pyromancers, because these are good also, but again, another flex spot. They don't really win you the game. I guess it does more often than the Mire Triton does, but yeah, let's see. Collateral Damage I like as a 5th sack outlet, like Village Rites plus Collateral Damage being or a 6th sack outlet, I guess, with the Phyrexian Tower. Nothing is worse than drawing Claim the Firstborns when you don't have a sack outlet. So I like having the 6 sack outlets. And Collateral Damage is nice because it's a lightning bolt if you have the right situation. Pyromancer tokens are just super easy to sack to this because they regenerate themselves. If you already have one out, you have to start the chain first. But so I think actually I'm gonna try to go up to 2 vessels, and this is gonna make my deck a little more aggressive, I think. 2 vessels, 4 Claim to Fames, and Actually, I don't know. I don't know about the second vessel. This card is really good as a one of because when you're milling a whole bunch of like half your deck in a good game, then it's always in the graveyard anyway. You don't actually need two. And if they can deal with one of the tokens, they can deal with two of the tokens. So I don't think I'm gonna have two of those. I'll take out one Pyromancer and I think we can call that one good. I actually think I'm going to put the Pyromancer back over in the sideboard. And get rid of one of these Feed the Swarms, because I almost never end up bringing those in. I haven't found a good time for that yet. Alright, so this is going to be yeah, alright, tiny adjustment, but I like it better. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, day one traditional. We're going to enter with gold this time. I don't want to spend the rest of my gems. So, yay, I got the same sleeve. Okay. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. BD2. Okay. A two-lander, no red. They do not have a companion. I don't love this. The Croxes are uncastable without red. And nothing else in our hand helps us get to red. Okay. Much better. Ditch one of these swamps. Yeah, go ahead and take one of my claims. If you take the Pyromancer, I'll just claim it back. So take a claim. Cool. Ah, the Sultai deck. Okay. Hopefully we can draw into some action, because our hand is kind of blah. Okay, took my other claim. Put Lurrus in our hand. Best use of our mana. Next turn we have 4 mana. We can not play Lurrus and Fame yet, but we could Fame something to get a couple extra damage in maybe. Their deck will be pretty slow. Oh, Dreadhorde Arcanist is nice. However, there's nothing in our graveyard. So, let's see. Let's fame somebody so we can get a token. And if we start drawing our sack outlets, we can get some shit done. And they could have a, let's see, what does that deck run in terms of board wipes? Extinction Event, which would punish me if I played the Arcanist. And Languish, which would punish me in general, and if I played the Arcanist. So, not doing that. And we've already got them to 9. They've taken a shock, and I've been attacking since turn 2. Oh, and they thought seized. Alright, Nissa's a problem. Would love to draw some kind of removal for Nissa right now. That'll do it. That'll kill Nissa, but they'll get the land back. I can't get rid of the... Well, that's worth it. I mean, I think I just have to get rid of Nissa right now. We can get 1 damage in at their face. Alright, well, we gotta kill Nissa, and 1 damage in at their face.
I can help you no longer.
Man, I wish we could sack this thing. This stops their blocks next turn with it if I play the Arcanist now. But that Extinction Event, though. I think it's worth it because my backup plan the following turn after that of Luris plus Fame could be good. So, all right, we'll see what they get here or do. What's up, Nate? Glad to see you watching the stream. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'll try to explain what's going on better because I thought I was just talking to Magic players until now. So, basically, what I'm worried about right now is them killing all of my stuff with some kind of board wipe effect, which it doesn't look like they have because they're growth spiraling. And now they can't afford an Uro if they were to play that because they don't have a green mana. So, my chances are looking pretty good in this game, but the deck I'm playing against is really powerful, so I'm not counting it out ever. Thoughtseize my Luris. Well, that sucks. They're going to get rid of my Luris. So now I'm completely dependent upon everything I have on the battlefield. Which should be enough for the victory if they don't have some sort of an answer in their hand. Such as a 2-mana kill spell, which is entirely possible. What I'm looking at right now is my graveyard. This is where all the cards that have been destroyed or discarded go. one of the cards I have on the battlefield, this Dreadhorde Arcanist, can cast spells out of my graveyard. So, especially this one, which is really important right now when I make my next attack. So, I'm at a healthy life total. I'm going to take the 3/3. No blocks. No reason for me to give up my board. This is a cool draw right now because I'll mill 2 cards, and if I find a better thing to cast with Arcanist, that'll be sweet. The other problem, though, so they're at 6. I have 2 buff spells right here. Actually, one of them can buff this Triton, so and haste it. So this is gonna be a good turn. Hopefully, this wins me the game. But I'm gonna mill things with my Triton. All right, I didn't find a different spell to cast, but I think I can still win here. I'm going to take their blocker and attack them with everything. And they will maybe have a cast down or a Heartless Act, which will kill my biggest thing, which will be the Mire Triton, because I'm going to haste it. So if they kill this, do I still have the win? Yes. No, because they have a blocker. So they'll block. No, they won't have a blocker. Yeah, because I'm smart and I already planned this. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Resolve, resolve. Cool. I think that means I win. Take their blocker. Whew. Okay. Game 1 in the books. This is a best of 3 match, so now we adjust our decks slightly based on stuff we've already planned to adjust them with, called a sideboard. So I'm going to tweak my deck to be specifically a little more better against theirs. So they're playing this deck that I know really well, playing against it anyways. I've just barely played it with it a couple of times, but their deck relies on this lady, Nissa, and another card called Uro to kind of make their engine go. So Duress is good against them because it takes the Nissa out of their hand. Does Nissa plus... she pluses to 6, so Soulseer won't do much good. As I've been doing, I'm going to bring in this card, Abrade. It has Destroy Target Artifact on it. And a couple of times, there's a card that gets played in a lot of these decks in the sideboard that stops my deck from doing a lot of its stuff, called Grafdigger's Cage. So I want to try to kill that. It's an artifact. But I have to take, now I'm at 64 out of 60 cards, so I have to take 2 cards out because I added 2 cards in. I might go back on what I said. I might actually not do Duress because I already have 4 Thoughtseize, and that's basically the same thing. I do want to have the extra Abrades because I'm pretty sure they're going to bring in a Grafdigger's Cage. That's just... Well, they run Uro, so maybe not. You know what? They run Uro. Fuck it. I'm just going to run this back out. Xaxes. If they bring a Grafdigger's Cage in, it hurts them just as much as it hurts me. Maybe even more, because a lot of people think Uro is better than Kroxa. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Alright. This is a sweet hand. This is a super sweet hand. All it's missing is that turn 1 Thoughtseize. But turn 1 Stitcher Supplier is pretty good too. So Stitcher Supplier just puts cards into my graveyard, which I can then utilize later. Including this guy, who often will win me the game if I can get him rolling well enough. Let's see. They just started playing this. I bet they're gonna play a Growth Spiral at the end of my turn. So what I want to do is get my Arcanist out. so I can have stuff ready to cast out of the graveyard if they play some stuff. Like if they, well, I don't know what they would play, I guess, yet. So maybe I should Mire Triton this turn. What are the low drop creatures that they play for Bloodchief's Thirst? Uro. I think that's it. So I'm going to just go the Mire Triton route and mill some more cards. And it actually puts more pressure on the table anyway, so a 2-1 hits harder than a 1-3. There's the Uro. One card they might have put in against me is Scavenging Ooze. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I have the answer in hand for it, but, you know, who knows. What do I have in here that's good to claim? Croxa. That's it. And they have only Uro in their graveyard. Alright. Attack for 3. This time I will play the Arcanist out. Although once again, I'm afraid of the board wipe. So if I put too much stuff on the board and they board wipe me, it hurts a lot more and it sets me back further. Alright, this is a fun little move. It's not that impactful, but I'm just going to claim the Croxa. Get a trigger off of it. So what I'm doing here is I'm bringing it out of my graveyard, but it's going to sacrifice itself as part of its own ability, so... But what it does is it makes them discard a card, and if it's a land card that they discard, which are generally easier to discard than regular cards, they take 3 damage. So they have to discard a real card or else take 3, or discard a land and take 3. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to play out the Arcanist. Next turn, if I can need it for whatever reason, I do have the haste Arcanist trick. Alright, so they play another Uro. They're gaining their life. Drawing their cards. Another Arcanist. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can escape Croxa, but I would have to exile my claim to fame. And that deck does possibly side in counter magic. Getting my Croxa countered would not be a good time. I wish I was doing more with my Arcanists right now. The other thing that's in my graveyard is Claim the Firstborn, which if they ever do escape their Uro, I'm really going to want. Croxa just helps them get closer to Uro. So I don't think I'm going to go Croxa this turn. I am going to play out one of these Dreadhorde Arcanists, though. I want to keep my advantage, but I don't want to overextend into a situation where they can flip the game around on me. Right now I'm somewhat protected. I'm kind of forcing them into playing certain cards to get out of the situation that they're in. Um, Even if they do have... Okay, Maelstrom Pulse is okay. That's just going to kill my one Arcanist. That means they don't have another board wipe in their hand at this point. And this will make it so that I know they don't. A Thoughtseize is a great draw for me. I am going to play this for Rexian Tower. I love this land, but it's so hard to use in this deck because it doesn't add black. It doesn't give black mana unless you use its second ability to sacrifice a creature. So this deck being so hungry for colored mana, especially because my deck is all 1 and 2 casting cost cards basically, and or Croxa, which escaped needs all the colors all the time. It just kind of, it's an awesome card and I love it and it does a great job, but it's too risky to have more than one copy of it in my deck, so I just have the one. Alright, so what am I doing this turn? Attack for 3. Play out my Arcanist again. Oh, I guess I should definitely Thoughtseize them first before I do this. And actually, if I Thoughtseize them and they don't really have a good hand, I might Croxa. Ooh, wow, okay. Cry kills these two creatures. But the Krasis is a huge value card for them. They are going to play this for a massive amount, 6 probably, and gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. And I definitely don't want them drawing more cards right now. I have them in a bind, and if they were to draw more cards, they could draw more things that'll stop me from winning. So I'm going to take this Hydroid Krasis and send it away to the graveyard. So now I can... Yeah, now I can escape my Croxa because I have a answer for Uro in my hand. Yeah. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I gotta play a little quicker because my timer is running very short. Alright. They're going to have to draw out of this. I got them in a really good spot here. They're going to have to top deck the exact cards they need for the next few turns. Okay, escaping the Uro. We planned for this. We planned for this, team. Unfortunately, it means they get to draw another card. I can't stop that. But here's what I can do, which is kind of cool. First of all, I could Arcanist, Fame, claim the Uro, and then sack it to Phyrexian Tower, or I could just try to Bloodchief's Thirst it right now. In fact, I think I should Bloodchief's Thirst it first. Oh, wait. I can't Bloodchief's Thirst it. It costs 3. Crap. Okay. Well, back it up. Back it up. All right. Here's I have to do the more high risk, high reward plan. But I'm going to try it because they still would have just had to draw the exact cards that they need to stop this. That's great. That's great. That means we're killing the Uro. They have to discard a card. Claim the Uro. Sack the Uro. Oh, cool. I can even play another Mire Triton. Hell yeah. The Exile board wipe still fucks me up really bad right here. If they have it. Oh god, they're looking at my CMCs. Oh no, it's Ugin. Ugin. Well, I am somehow gonna be in a good position still. That is the most powerful card that they could have casted against me, and I just drew a very awesome answer to it. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Because I have the Blood Chief's Thirst. I could just kill Uro or Ugin, and that puts them not at enough cards to escape Uro for at least the next turn. Oh man, fucking Ugin. Okay. So yeah, I have to Blood Chief's Thirst Ugin. That's my turn.
I leave you to your doom.
Well, all right. Let's see what they got. Okay, yeah, that's a thing. Delays me another turn. And they're gonna escape Uro again, but I have the Bedevil. That's still... they're still gonna gain life and draw a card, though. Man, alright. I need to get some gas going here. That's not gas. I can't even put my Lyris... Oh, I can put my Lyris to my hand. What am I talking about? Okay, Lyris is gas. Lyris is gas. They're just... all of a sudden they're doing the thing their deck likes to do, and I don't like it. Drawing cards, gaining life, putting lands. Okay. They gonna kill Lyris? Yeah, they're gonna kill Lyris. An Agadeem's Awakening would be super sweet right now. And I haven't drawn any of them yet. That's not one. That's not one. Oh, come on. Come on, deck. Don't do me wrong. Uh-oh, here comes a Uro. And I don't have the answer this time. No. Things are going very badly for me now. Very badly. They drew all those removal spells right when I drew a bunch of lands. Well, that doesn't do very much right now. This is the card I've been worried about this whole game. Too bad it doesn't do anything against me right now. Oh man, I'm super screwed. They've got all removal. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die from Uro. And even if I don't, they'll just get him back soon. Or find a Nissa and really screw me. Oh man, wow. All the lands. Okay. Game 3. I'm still not bringing in anything. I don't think. Let me look at the exile pile, please. Yeah, they don't have any enchantments. That Ugin is fucking stupid, but I handled it. It just wiped my board. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm as sideboarded as I can be. I maybe should have done the Hazaret thing on this matchup. Hopefully I'll get another shot to make that decision after I win this game. Hopefully. That would have been a really nice game to win, though. Man, I was in such a good spot. I was in such a good spot in that game, and then fucking Ugin. Okay. Ugh. No pressure in this hand whatsoever. No pressure. I do have the turn 1 Thoughtseize, but basically nothing else. This is a hard choice right here. Well, oh man, let's see. I think I'm gonna keep. Oh man, this is bad. This is a bad hand. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna mulligan. This is not a good hand either, but it's not a bad hand. So I'm gonna keep this. I need to get red mana really soon. Maybe I don't ditch the tower. Maybe I ditch the Arcanist. I'm gonna have to draw really well in this game. This is not a good start. It's not a good hand. Ooh, that's helpful. That's very helpful. So now I get to look at their hand and get rid of one of their things. Let's see. The Uro will sack itself. Crisis is the only creature they have, and it's not good yet. But they do have 2 removal spells against me, so they're going to be killing my stuff. I think in the long run, the Crisis is the more scary card against my game plan. That's the red I needed. Now what would be sweet here is milling a Croxa and then drawing a mountain. But no, unfortunately. Kind of regretting ditching the Arcanist out of my opening hand at the beginning of the game. It just didn't look like it was going to do anything. But now it does. Their graveyard is at 3. We'll put Luris in our hand. And watch him get Thought Seized out immediately, probably. Oh, he's going to field my Phyrexian Tower, probably. That actually sucks. That actually really sucks. Okay, there's nothing good in our graveyard. Maybe we should sack the Stitcher Supplier to get something. No response from them. Alright, I think I am going to try to dig for something with the Stitcher Supplier. Arcanists. Hell yeah. That's what I want. However, I know one of them is just immediately going to die from the Heartless Act. So I don't actually think I'm going to do that. A nice little thing here might be just to Luris one of them back. So I think I'm going to try that. Now they'll have to use a removal spell here. They certainly will. They're going to kill one of my things. But what? That's probably what they're deciding. I think it has to be Luris. Because otherwise, if they kill the Arcanist, I just play it again next turn. Yeah. Kill Luris. And then maybe even kill the Arcanist with the Maelstrom Pulse on their turn. Because they don't want to get Thought Seized, I don't think. Although, they are close to Uro here. So, yeah, okay. They're killing that. So now I can do the other plan that I had where I go claim, fame, Thoughtseize. That's such a bummer. I did not want them to kill my thing. However, they fixed my mana to red, so that's actually pretty sweet. If I hit a Croxa sometime, I'll have the red to cast it. But I wanted the sack outlet for that Uro when I do the Claim the Firstborn. Because, yeah, nah, see, this is the problem I've run into sometimes with this deck, is when you have the claims, but no sack outlet. I mean, I know I had it and they killed it, but, man, that just sucks. That is just... Oh, I do have the sack outlet. What am I thinking? It's right here. It's the collateral damage. I just needed the double red for it, and now I finally have it, so... Alright, we're going to do the... Let's see, what can we do in our graveyard? We can claim the Dreadhorde Arcanist to do a Thoughtseize on them. And actually, that seems like a pretty sweet play right here. Get it all hasty. And we'll hit him with a Thoughtseize and 5 damage. So, pretty sweet. Yes, we get to kill another Krasis without it ever being a problem. That is great. Now they're going to be relying on their Uros to win, and we definitely know we have the answer to the first one. But their graveyard is filling up. The reason I don't want their graveyard to be filling up is exactly because of this reason right here. They can use their graveyard to cast this guy again out of their graveyard. And when he enters, he draws them a card and gains them 3 life. So we know we're getting another Thoughtseize on them. And we know we are going to get rid of their Uro. Well, unless they have some kind of crazy counter spells or something in their hand. Which they might. I hadn't seen them play one yet, but I know that sometimes that deck does sideboard into counter spells. Like Negate. Negate would be a bad one for us. So we'll see what they got. We don't really have a choice. I think we have to do the Claim the Firstborn. Actually, I guess we don't have to do the Claim the Firstborn before the combat. But if we do, we get to attack with Uro if it resolves. And actually, it would be awesome if they tried to counter the first one because we have 2 Claim the Firstborns in our hand. And we get to attack with Uro, which will draw us a card, which will gain us 3 life. And then I can sack the Uro. So we got them in the spot we want them in. We'll just see if they have the cards to fuck with our plan. Aether Gust. That's a card similar to Negate. Yeah, I'm going to let that resolve and put it on top of my library. Because we know we have the other Claim the Firstborn. And then we'll have another one next turn, too. This is good. This is going very well right now. What do I want to cast out of here? Probably just the Thoughtseize. That's all I can do. No, I can Village Rites. I do want a Thoughtseize, though. I just want to try to close this out. I don't want them casting whatever they have. Okay, the Uro is fine. We can Thoughtseize that. They won't get a double trigger that way. And we're 1 damage away from having lethal on them right now. That's unfortunate. I feel like that's been the story of my life today. And if they play Uro, we've got the Claim the Firstborn in our hand. So they would have had to draw the perfect answer. Well, another Uro is a decent answer. Because it gains them life and draws them another card. Cycling. That's good. Although, ironically, we still are 1 damage short. 1 damage short. Let's see what. Oh no, we have collateral. Yeah, we have collateral in our graveyard. So they're dead. Let's sack. I mean, if we can either do 4 damage or 5 damage, but let's sack the Triton just so we still have our Dreadhorde Arcanist. In case they do some kind of... Oh god, I won! Cool. Sweet. Oh, man. Okay. I've won a game. Or a match. In the tournament. Alright, cool. So now just three more. Three more, and then I qualify for day 2. Okay. Running it back. Okay, what am I playing against this time? This is a pretty sweet hand. God, I want that turn 1 Thoughtseize, though. I just want to know what they're doing. Okay, mono red. Probably goblins. I'm assuming it's going to be goblins. That's a bad matchup for me, but I have not, or I have won against it occasionally, so it's not the worst thing ever. I think I'll go with this. Turn 1. Goblins is a really annoying deck to play against. Yep, here's Wily Goblin. Makes a treasure. Okay, let's go Mountain. And Croxa. Make them get rid of one of their precious cards. Goblins does have a high value of cards in its hand. It doesn't do well when it's trying to top deck, although if it does hit Muxus, that's game over. Conspicuous Snoop. I want to kill that. That card is really, really annoying to play against. It's one of the better cards in the Goblins deck. A Mind Stone? The fuck? A Mind Stone in the Goblins deck? Okay. I mean, sure. You do you, man. I do want to get rid of this Snoop. Card is a headache. And then claim Croxa again? Those have to be important cards up there. That's not a bad plan. I'm gonna do that. Claim Croxa, make you discard one of those last 2 cards. It's got to be something good. Matron, cool. So that's a card that they use to find their key card, which is called Muxus. Weird that they used their treasure already. Cool, another Croxa. Alright, I'll get my second red. Alright, so I got black, red, red. Can't escape Croxa yet. I'm a couple of cards short. So we have a perfect bridge to that next turn, is milling a couple more with this Mire Triton, and then playing another Croxa to make them discard again. Oh no, they discarded a Muxus. That means they have one already in their hand? Or they just knew they couldn't play it yet, so they've been discarding it? Ugh, okay, Krenko is bad. Krenko is very bad. Oh! Oh, wow, what a draw. What a draw. That's amazing. Alright, Croxa, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for a turn, buddy. Because I gotta bedevil this Krenko. And why not wipe their last blocker off? Well, no, that's not a very good trade. Please don't have a Muxus. Oh, they can't afford it yet. One more mana and they have the Muxus mana. If they have a Muxus, I'm about to make them discard it. So that'll be nice. Oh, a Shatter Skull Smashing. Okay. Alright, so we're in a great spot. They're in top deck mode. They have to, even if they hit a Muxus, well, now if they hit a Muxus, it's still terrible. Because now they have the mana to afford the Muxus when they play it, and that card just can win you the game on the spot. Win them the game on the spot. So now begins the long slog to victory for me while hoping that they don't top deck the answer that they need. Oh, they're not actually going to trade with the Triton. That's kind of cool. Well, I'm going to flood the board because I know Goblins doesn't play any sort of board wipes. Oops, I screwed up my mana. Whatever. Oops. That's okay. It's not really the end of the world. But I shouldn't have had to sack that. I should have paid more attention to what I was tapping. Don't draw Muxus. Yes, land. Perfect. Oh, okay, cool. They're giving up. They don't even want to try for another draw, apparently. So, against Goblins, what are they going to bring in against me? It's weird that they're playing Mind Stone. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Seems like a waste of space in their deck for what their plan is. I don't know. I mean, it draws a card, so it's not completely useless. I don't really have anything else to bring in. I mean, my deck doesn't have a sideboard plan against Goblins, really. I don't know how you can have a sideboard plan against Goblins unless you're playing different colors than I am. Well, running it back, I guess. Okay. Oh, God, a one-lander. A one-lander turn one Thoughtseize. They mulliganed. Man, I have to draw red mana to make this a hand. I have to draw red mana. I think I have to mulligan this, even though if I draw red mana, this hand is fantastic. If I don't draw red mana, I basically don't do anything. This is tough. I have to mulligan this. I'm not taking the chance in a tournament like this. Well, this is a hand that can play all of its cards. Not a good hand, I wouldn't say. Ditch the tower. Okay. Well, we still have to draw things that do that do things. They went to 5. They went to 5. Okay. Okay. Don't need to shock here. They went to 5. That's I like that. I'm excited about that. Alright, well, that doesn't really do anything. Let's just make them fucking discard cards. Yes. Okay, getting Krenko out of here, that's good. Play another Krenko. That would be nice. Whoa!
Hey, over here.
Well, we have the answer to that.
Yup, you're going down.
Herald's Horn. Yeah, they can't cast that. Wait. Yeah, no, they can't cast that. Okay. Ha! They're gonna be so mad about this.
This was a waste of my time.
Well, that was good. However, this is bad. This means they're gonna they're actually probably not gonna tutor up Muxus here because they can't afford it for a long time. What I think they're gonna do is tutor up the Chieftain. That makes everything haste and +2/+2. War Chief is a less good card than the Chieftain, so I don't know why they played that or got that, but maybe their deck isn't fully outfitted. I don't know. Okay. Oh shoot. We aren't escaping Crocs anytime soon. I think we're Arcanisting, double Arcanist here. That gives us good blocks against their goblins. Man, I need a Stitcher Supplier, dude. That's sweet though. Village Rites is sweet. Because here we can steal their war chief and then sack it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to cast Claim the Firstborn. Unless I want to get rid of one of their blockers, but that seems stupid. Okay, they're not even blocking. Sack the War Chief, draw 2. Nice, this is sweet. Now if they play another one, we can do the same thing, but we won't get to attack with it. I think I'm taking the shock here to get Luris into my hand. I'm just going to step on the gas pedal and see what happens. They're not affording Muxus yet. Oh, they're going to kill one of my dudes. And get a new card. Oh, they're not going to kill one of my dudes. Okay, let's look at my graveyard again. We got Claim, we got Village Rites. We got Croxa. We got Luris in our hand. We're going to make them discard whatever their last card is. Yes, please. A land. Oh, I don't have any mana. All right. Well, yeah, I'm not doing any of this. I might maybe I actually Village Rites. Yeah, I think I Village Rites one of my own Arcanists here. They're not putting a whole lot of pressure on them, and I have another one in my hand, and I can Luris back the one I even put out there. But I think Luris is just going to be hitting Croxa for the next few turns, I think. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I'm in such a good position in this game, and yet they could draw Muxus and win. Let's see. They could double block my Luris. That would actually suck. I think as stupid as this is, I actually am gonna Blood Chief's Thirst one of their guys. So that I can attack better. And actually, that's good. Yeah, because Matron is 3, so now I have a good attack, a really good attack, because now I can claim the Matron Sack it to village rights. Put them to 8. Gain some life. Play land. I still haven't even used Luris yet. They're at 8. Shit, alright. I have 2 Crocs activations. I can put them to 2 here. Okay, good luck. Not Muxus, please. Okay, Chieftain. Yes! Whew! Oh, man, okay. Nice. 2-0, 2-0. Two more games to make day 2. Two more games to make day 2. I won some gems. All right. What are we facing next? If it's blue-white control, I'm going to laugh because I'll just be getting the whole tour, the whole historic tour. If it's blue-white auras, I'm going to be sad because I'm terrible against that deck. If it's the mirror, I'm going to laugh. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, this is a good hand. This is a hand that does things. Alright. Oops. Let's see. Alright. Probably Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize. Fatal Push, Yasharn? Yasharn probably fucks me up more than the Fatal Pushes do. Definitely, so yeah, see you later, buddy. So they're running lands, removals. This looks like the Sultai. Yes, it does. Sultai splashing white for Yasharn. So, yeah. Okay. Probably, yeah, we'll run out the vessel. And I might village rights it. We'll see. Depends on how I feel at the end of their turn. Or if they fatal push it right now, I'll definitely sack it. They're probably going through that same thought, like, should I fatal push the stupid vessel, which is better in the graveyard than it is on the battlefield? They decided not to. I kind of want them to. I kind of want to not sack it and just attack them with it. I think I'm gonna take a shock land here just so I can put Luris into my hand. Because if they do fatal push the vessel, that'll be a nice follow-up turn. Nope, not gonna fatal push the vessel. Well, it's still gonna be a good follow-up turn later because I'll sack it and then play it again next turn maybe with Luris. Let's see, what do I want here? I got my 2 reds. That's really all I care about. The rest I just need black. So 3 reds is good sometimes, but lots of black is very good for me too. Lots of black mana. Get in with the vessel. Yeah, I'm not playing Lyris out yet. They wanted to do the fabled passage, fatal push trick. They think I'm not a good Magic player that knows these things. Aw, this sucks. They're gonna get my Lyris anyway, probably. Well, maybe. They might decide to do something else. Who knows? I think they should do Lyris, probably, if I was them. Well, they might be planning to do an Uro soon, so they might want to get rid of some of my anti-Uro stuff, like claim the Firstborn. Yep, they got Lyris. They got him. Oh, I kind of want to sack it. I want new cards, but I want them to use their fatal pushes on it. Uh, yeah, this is probably the better choice. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right, cool. That was definitely worth it because I got a Thoughtseize. Um, um, a really nice trick with this deck, if you can get it to work sometimes when you're at the end of your rope, is to Agadeem's Awakening for X equals 3. If you have a Lyris in your graveyard, that's the only reason to go to 3. But you can get Lyris and a 2-drop and a 1-drop, and that's really good. That's a really good thing to do with Agadeem's Awakening. Well, let's see what you have in your hand. Ooh. Honestly, Yahenni's Expertise only kills my Arcanist. It doesn't even kill the 5/5 demon token. They would have to fatal push that. So I think I do take one of their fatal pushes. And then I'll make them use one of their other removal spells. Hopefully they use the other fatal push. On it. They kind of have to, because otherwise they're going to get Thoughtseized again. Yeah, cool. So now we have our demon token is safe from their hand. So that's going to be a nice pickup. Nice, we drew another Village Rites. That's very helpful if they ever play their Uro. I feel like they have to have an Uro somewhere, right? Anyway. Let's get that token. Let's hit him in the face with it. This is looking good. They didn't draw an answer. And now their own Uro is going to be lethal to them if they play it. Because I have the claim the Firstborn. Okay. Game 1 down. So let's see. I'm gonna expect them to sideboard some things. I know I just have to see the Grafdigger's Cage at some point, right? Although they might not. Let's see. They didn't see me play uh Croxa. They didn't even see Croxa at all. How do I get out of this? Okay, here we go. Yeah, they didn't see Croxa at all yet. So they of course they saw Luris, and Luris might be enough for them to bring in their Grafdigger's Cage. They also might just know the meta, and they might know that I just have Croxas, just like I know that they have Uros. Um, so gosh, I'll do one Abrade, one Abrade, get rid of a Mire Triton. This deck also looks like it might be weak to a sideboarded Hazaret, so I'll try to remember that in the next sideboarding session if I don't win. I mean, if I won, that'd be awesome, and that would be, like, perfect. I wouldn't even have to worry about it. Okay, let's see what we get. Nice. It's a good hand. It's a good hand. Every time I get a good hand, it's always a good hand that doesn't have a turn 1 Thoughtseize, which is kind of annoying. That would be a great hand, I guess. Okay. Oh, I did get a Thoughtseize in the graveyard, so I'm going to play the Arcanist out. Hopefully I can get him with a Thoughtseize on turn 3. Nope. Not going to happen. Oof, they're going to get me instead. Good thing is that my hand doesn't have any obvious good targets for them, really. So, I guess the Mire Triton is their best bet. Yeah. Young Peasy. That's just as good as a Mire Triton, I suppose. Sort of. Not really. I don't know. Those are comparable, I guess, in my deck. I'm going to play it because it's going to tax their removal or their life total. There's an Uro, yeah. I knew there was going to be Uro. He's there. He's around. And I don't have any answers to him right now. They're going to need a blue mana to do anything, and it's going to be a couple turns maybe, but I'm not set up for that in this game for sure. My hand is not ready for that. What can I do? What should I do? Draw claim the firstborn. That's what I should do. Alright. I'm gonna... let's see. I'm gonna take the 3 life here. Whoops. Oh wait, I already played a land this turn, so never mind. I'm gonna get Luris. Not gonna worry about trying to do Croxa right now yet. Another Uro. This time they had a land to play with it. Let's see. They're gonna have an Uro escapable next turn. Yes, they are. That sucks. That's not gonna be good for us. In any way. We're gonna need to draw claim the firstborn. Or we're gonna get run out of this game by Uro. Let's see. I suppose we could draw like a Blood Chief's Thirst or a Bedevil too. That would work as well. So I think this turn I'm gonna Luris back something. I think that's the plan. So I'm gonna do... the... If I had to claim the firstborn in my graveyard, I would do the Arcanist. But I actually think I'm gonna do the Mire Triton. Because that'll mill me more for Croxa in a bit. And it's a death touch, so at the very least, it'll stop Uro from hitting me. Change my cat to purple. Purple cat. Escaping the Uro. Yeah, that was not surprising. Another Village Rites. Bleh. I suppose I could play and escape Croxa this turn. I could start digging for Claim the Firstborn. That's not a bad plan. They're going to need to remove my Mire Triton to attack me anyway. And I'll still have chump blockers if they do that. Ooh. Well, I found an Archfiend's Vessel. I also got a Bedevil into my graveyard. So, do we have claim? Yeah, we have Fame in our graveyard. So actually, now we have an answer to Uro because we're gonna have an Arcanist, and a Fame and a Bedevil. So, yeah. So we're okay. We're okay. Is there anything we want to do second main? I guess we could play Croxa. And maybe Stitcher Supplier. Sure. Graveyard size is 11. So I got plenty. I'm not going to play out the Stitcher Supplier yet. I'm just going to pass. Maybe bluff some kind of removal spell. A Nissa would be a really bad thing to have happen right now. Although I do have the Bedevil thing. I have that lined up. If they kill my Lurisolve, this is not even worth talking about. Of course they do. Alright, I think I'll sack it and dig. And now I have the Agadeem's trick with the Lyris too, so I have the mana for that. I got plays. Ooh, nice. That's a good draw. That's a great draw. Okay. Sweet. We're in business. Didn't attack. Yeah, we are in a business. Too bad we used our sack outlet. We still do have. Oh, damn it. We lost the Uro. They're at 15. This is 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, honestly, if they don't have something here, they might be dead? Huh. Okay, let's try. Oh my god, what do I do? Okay, I got a timeout, so I can let this go down and think about this. If I claim Uro, so let's see what they could have. They could potentially have a counterspell, although I still haven't seen any from the Sultai decks yet. They could potentially have a counterspell. They could potentially have a removal spell. A removal spell would be better than a counterspell. Either way, though, I think they don't have a very good anything against what I'm about to do. I'm hoping. So, okay, here it goes. Try this. Try this on, buddy. So we got 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't actually even need to attack with Mire Triton. This is lethal attack. They're going to have a removal spell. And if they do, they're obviously killing the demon or the Uro. Probably not their own Uro. I don't know. Anyway, this seems really good here. We'll see what happens. Oh, Braid. That's nothing right now. Oh, a blocker. Actually, they're dead. They're dead. Full control on. Bedevil your shark. Lethal damage. Oh. Okay. That's 3-0. 3-0 in this run. Holy shit. I could actually do this. All right. Oh man. I am nervous. I am very nervous right now. Well, my deck choice based on the meta seems to be working out this time because I've beaten both of the Sultai decks that I faced so far in this run. And I knew I had a good matchup against Sultai, so that's working out. Play first. Okay, sweet hand. Very sweet hand. This hand has a lot going on in it. Alright, cool. What am I facing? I don't know. I don't know yet. Pay 2 life? Yeah. So, my first few turns are going to look pretty cool. So it'll depend on what I'm facing as to whether or not all these moves I'm going to do at the beginning are any good. The moves are going to be potential moves here. Okay. Sack the vessel, reanimate the vessel immediately, get a 5/5 on turn 2. That's pretty good. They've shown a forest so far, so could be anything, really, except blue-eye control. Yeah, I actually just think that's such a powerful little maneuver there that I think I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Well, that looks like an Uro deck to me based on the colors. So I'm going to go with that assumption for now. Yeah, this is definitely the Sultai deck again. Cool. Oh, the Fatal Push. That sucks. That really sucks. I'll give him a nice for that. Alright, I think I'm going to take the 3 life here so that I can do a couple of things. First play a Mire Triton. And a Stitcher Supplier. And I have potential Croxa next turn. If I draw red. Oh god, that's not a very high probability. Uro. I have one piece of my answer package for Uro. I guess removal is just a good package against Uro anyway. Okay, that's not a red land, so that doesn't work with Croxa. That's a bummer. So, I think this is probably a good turn to just put Luris into my hand and play a tapped land. Because I don't think they're escaping Uro this turn, so I don't need to leave up Bedevil. I guess I could have left up Bedevil for Nissa. That might have been a better plan than what I just did. I can main phase Bedevil Nissa and it accomplishes the same thing, but it takes my next turn up. Oh, a Krasis. Alright, I mean... Ooh, nice, and a perfect draw after they drew after they put a Krasis down. Would have been nice to get that second red, but this is fine. I'll run off the Thoughtseize. Let's see. Aether Gust hits all my red stuff. Essence Scatter hits probably just Luris. They'll save it for that. Although, if I Luris now, they are tapped out, so they won't be able to Essence Scatter Luris. Actually, that's pretty good timing. I like this timing here. I think I'll take the Aether Gust, because that hits Croxa, and hits him pretty good too. And then I'm gonna run out the Luris here, just because I know they can't answer it. Let's swing with the Death Touch, because why not? So it looks like this one has the white splash. This deck has the white splash, probably for Yasharn, although it could be for Teferi. I've also seen that build, where they put a Teferi Hero of Dominaria in their deck too. That was a really good draw for them to draw. They drew that perfectly. So they're going to hit my Laris and my thing and my Stitcher Supplier. Yeah, good draw. I think they're escaping Uro next turn, so we'll have to save up our Bedevil. Ooh, that's helpful. So yeah, now we can play Croxa. Um, or we can leave up the Bedevil. I think I'm fine with Croxa now because well, it's gonna get Essence scattered, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's gonna get Essence scattered right now. It's gonna get Essence scattered sometime. Well, all right. Let's try to bait out the Essence scatter and save up the Bedevil. This is the safer play. Unfortunately, with that Essence scatter in their hand, they would have just scattered Croxa and now we can save our good plays, not let them get ruined. And we'll have an answer for their first escaped Uro. This Hydroid Krasis clock in the air is gonna be concerning very soon as well. I have to start thinking about that and how to fix that problem. The Claim the Firstborn really does work on the Krasis, but I need the sack outlet. Okay. Yep, you got it. One card in graveyard. That's good. I like to see that. The Devil to Uro. Go back to the shadow. Oh, yes. Yes. That's great. Yeah, that's not getting Essence scattered. Even though Croxa will. Okay. Hit him for as hard as I can. Alright, cool. Another Croxa is really sweet right now. I don't think they would want to Essence Scatter this, right? There's no way they would want to Essence Scatter a hand-casted Kroxa. That seems like a bad idea. They might just be sick of holding it, and they know that I know that I'm playing around it, and they might just be like, ah, I'll use it now, which would be great for us, obviously. They really want to save that for the escaped Kroxa, though. That's what I would do if I was them, but they're also on a clock now from me, so... Okay. Resolves. I don't like how Kroxa feels Uro. That's really kind of annoying. Kroxa would be really sweet if it made them exile a card or something from their hand instead of discard. Okay. So now they're... Oh, they don't have the escape graveyard yet. They don't have it yet. They need one more card in there. Oh, I bet they wish they casted their Essence Scatter last turn now, huh? Oh, okay. Well, that's a board wipe. And I think they're going to cast their Neuro now. So, I need something now, because I thought I was back in it, and I was, but now I'm back out of it, it seems like. They cannot counter my Kroxa now, so it seems like a good time to do that. Don't think I'm going to need Thought Seizes anymore. I definitely am possibly going to need one of those two things, so I'm keeping those in there. Oh, we have double Village Rights. Alright, cool. I hate this glitch. Ugh, it's so annoying. We have a better graveyard than they do, so if they attack with their Uro, we block it and just escape again. Actually, I like that. So we're holding their Uro back now. The other thing I could do is fame it. Fame the Kroxa. They don't have a lethal on me. I know they don't buff their shit, so... That is pretty funny. Oh man, that's a hard call though. If I let them... Next turn they'll keep up their Essence Scatter, so even if I lose the Kroxa, I don't cast them again. I'm gonna fame it. Why the fuck not? Alright, cool. They got rid of their Essence Scatter, and they blocked. That's good. That's pretty much the ideal way I wanted that to go. Because now they still cannot escape their Uro, and I can now escape my Kroxa again. Unless they drew another Essence Scatter, of course. Of course. Or some other kind of counterspell. Well, this is a good sign. They're thinking really hard. Man, that... those freaking extinction events, dude. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I'm just dead now, right? Yeah, I can't... Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I can't kill it. And it's a one-hit kill. Damn. I knew the Krasis would bite me at some point today. Alright, game 2. Wait, what game is this? This is game 1, right? Yeah, game 2. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try the Hazaret thing. Let's see. What are the cards that don't synergize with Hazaret? We can take out one of these claims. We need to dump our hand, basically. So anything that casts hard and fast. Let's get rid of these Mire Tritons. And and how about the collateral damage? That's our worst sack outlet against this deck. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get to see the Hazaret do its job. Can't be fatal pushed. Can't be heartless acted. It can be killed by that stupid extinction event. Two mana. I think I can keep this. It's not bad. It's a little slow. He's got this trophy thing. I wonder if that means he's won a tournament before. Yeah, let's start the Croxa train. Got one of their Yasharns. Growth Spiral, probably. Man, I wish I had a Thoughtseize. Let's play the Arcanist out just in case we draw one. Why not? Oh, okay. That's alright. Hazaret. Well, not... You're a little too early to the party, Hazaret. Alright, we'll keep up Bedevil. Next turn we Luris Arcanist. If they throw down a big pig, we Bedevil it. I don't think they're throwing a Nissa down this turn. No. Okay. Oh, I guess we needed another land to do the Luris thing, so that's not going to work. Do I save up now mana for killing Nissa? Or do I play into the Essence Scatter and possibly land a Luris if they don't have it? Ah. I'm gonna go for the Luris because I have the answer to Nissa still. Yep. Okay. Essence Scatter. Yep. 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 Um, Claim the Firstborn also works good against Nissa. Takes her land and hits her with it. But I have plenty of answers to Nissa in my hand. So, yep, there she is, though. Yep, good old Nissa. So I guess first we try... Oh, man. We're a mana short from getting Hazaret out, actually. Active Hazaret. So they do have 2 mana here. They could have something to protect Nissa with. That would be a pretty big down, or a pretty bad thing for us if they could answer our Nissa kill spell. So I guess what I'll do is I will cast the more restrictive, expensive one. No, no, I won't. I'm gonna cast Bedevil because the Bloodchief's Thirst can still hit the lands, but actually I don't need to hit the lands. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna hit Nissa with Bloodchief's Thirst and hope it resolves. Okay, it's gonna resolve. Nothing else for me this turn, so pass. Next turn I will have an active Hazaret if I have a good target for Claim the Firstborn. We have not seen an Uro from them yet, and they are a mana short. No, they're not. They have this breeding pool, so they could cast Uro and re-escape it. Let's see, green, blue, green, green, blue, blue. Yeah, they got plenty of mana for that. So if they do draw an Uro, that's bad news for us. And we don't have an active Hazaret here. I think what we do is we just Pyromancer and then Bedevil up. And if I have to hit the breeding pool with that, I will. Yeah, we'll see what they do here. But if they do draw an Uro, it'll be nice to have the Bedevil to be able to kill it. Alright. That's okay. I guess we'll lose our Pyromancer. I'll take the one just to see if they follow this up, and then I'll kill the breeding pool and have an active Hazaret next turn. Okay. I am gonna have to... Wait. Oh, I can't play Claim the Firstborn on the Hazaret. Whoops. Yeah, that's an oopsie on me. But at least it didn't die, so that's good. Too bad there's nothing to kill. Because I could have hasted the Arcanist there, but... Oops, cancel, cancel. Okay. Man, that extinction event still fucks me so hard right here. Everything's even. It would be pretty sweet if they played like a Nissa or something. Because Nissa This is easy for me to answer at this point. I have a Arcanist in the battlefield and a Bloodchief's Thirst, and I can kicker it from the graveyard with the Arcanist to kill Nissa if I need to. Looks like he's not answering the threats, yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I'll discard this mountain. Decline. Alright, they gotta draw out of this. Oh my god. And they did. Fortunately, I have 2 more Hazarets in my deck. So, they're still at 5. And now I have a Croxa in the graveyard. A hasty Croxa, in fact. Alright, I got this. I got this game. Sweet. Game 3. Oh, man. Okay. What did they bring in against us? They brought in Cry. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like they brought that in at least, potentially more. So I'm going to run this right back. They might sideboard some kind of an answer for Hazaret, although I'm not even sure what they have for that other than Extinction Event. So I'm going to run this right back. Hazaret did its job, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, no, I hate these kinds of hands. Oh, fuck. How many red sources are in my deck? Three mountains, 4 blood crypts, 4 dragon skull summits, 2 fabled passages. 21% chance to draw red mana. 21%. That's so bad. Oops. Oh, man. This will be a great hand if we draw red. So good. I mean, this is game 3 of getting into day 2 or not. I think I go for it. Or do I play it safe since it's the situation that I'm in? I think oh man. Okay, I'm going for it. I gotta draw that blood crypt. Nope, not yet. Now I have a slightly higher chance to draw red mana. I think we have to get rid of their Thoughtseize. We do not want them getting rid of our Hazaret. That's a key card for us here. Ugh, not what I wanted to see there. No, no. Oh no. That's so horrible. That's so horrible. Oh no. Oh no. That's so bad. If I drew those two mountains, this is a different game. Need that red source this turn. It's gotta come this turn. Ooh, it looks like he's digging too. You don't cast a Hydroid Krasis for 2. Yes! Okay. Alright, we got our red. It was a turn late, but we got it. That's bad.
Power surges through these lands. Rise
Now I have to draw removal for Nissa. Because we're in a bad spot. Man, if I had had the red mana last turn, the turn before I did, I would have been attacking the last turn with another Thoughtseize and taking that Nissa. Oh, man. I wonder if they boarded in like a Cling to Dust or something like that. I see them looking through my graveyard, so they've got to eliminate the Arcanist here, right? They're gonna let me Thoughtseize them? I guess they are. Well, I might as well try to get some value out of it. Now they're going to eliminate the Arcanist. Oh, they're just going to Aether Gust the Arcanist. I don't know if I want this on top, honestly. I want lands. I'm going to have to put this on the bottom. I wish I had the sack outlet for this. Well, let's see what they got left in the hand here. Ooh, oh, yeah, fuck that. Should I even bother trying to hit Nissa here? I mean, she ults in 2 turns. If I do this, she ults in 4 turns. Gives me more time to find an answer. Boy, I do not feel good here, though, in this situation at all. Yeah, sure. No. I gotta save this. This could be way more valuable doing something else. Alright, Fatal Push the dude. The Pyromancer dude. Oh man, Nissa's gonna win. Nissa's gonna win this game for them. Definitely need... Okay, well there's that. Well there's that. Yeah, alright, I gotta do that. I'll take their Triome. Suppose they could eliminate their own Triome before I get to attack Nissa with it. Now they have to figure out whether I'm bluffing the village rights or not. Which I'm not. They'll find out, I guess, now either way. No blocking. Okay, fine.
Let us talk of
That'll give me the chance to do this. Red source. Red source. Red source. Nope. Alright. Blocker. There goes the Blood Chief's Thirst. Oh, if I draw a red source, I still have the... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Forgot about the eliminate. Yeah, that was a good run though. I'm happy with that run. I wish I obviously could have won, but that was I had to lose one match to Sultai. It wouldn't have been a historic tournament if I didn't lose at least once to Sultai. Well, 3-1 in the second round, and going to a game 3 for the 4th victory. I'm pretty happy with how I did in that one. So successful run, I'd call it. Wow, man, I was close. I was so close. But I'll take my 5,000 gems. Sure. Does that mean I entered for free? Because the entry is 4,000? Yeah, cool. Got my money back. Alright. Alright, I'm shutting the stream down. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was a good run. That was real close. Later.